Genius Nation, what's going on? Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will, and as always, super excited that you are here with us on this journey. If you're watching this outside of our private Facebook group, Genius Nation, that's who I'm referring to when I say Genius Nation. Over 1,000 individuals that are committed to living their best life and becoming a better version of themselves. If that sounds like you and you want to be a part of a group that provides you with tips, tools, strategies to assist you in becoming a better version of yourself and building a life that you love, there is a link in the description. Go ahead and join the Genius Nation family. We would be honored that you would join us on this journey. This is episode number 117 of 365. For 365 days, we're coming in here live to provide you with those tips, tools, and strategies. So as always, wherever you are in the world, I hope your day is starting off, magnificent, and you're ready to dominate. Thank you guys that are coming in here live. Thank you guys that are going to watch this on the replay. As you're watching it on the replay, still let me know what city, what state, what country you're chiming in from. I always just love to know where we're connected from around the world. So this is Tuesday, and on Tuesday, we do something that we call connecting the dots. And what I like to do on Tuesday is give you a strategy that you can immediately implement in your business or in your professional career. So today I want to talk to you about building relationships, whether you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or a career professional. I'm telling you, your success, the majority of yourself outside of you putting in work and outside of you putting in an effort, outside of you doing the work, a huge part of you going to the next level is going to be your relationships. So I want to share with you a strategy that you can implement that will help you build relationships and genuine relationships. So here's the strategy I want you to do. Whether you're a career professional, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, I want you to do this. And this is what I call creating your holy grail list. And what do I mean by your holy grail list? I'm talking about, I want you to identify. So for instance, if you are like me, a professional speaker, or you provide a service or product, what I want you to do is I want you to identify 25 people that you want to connect with. I want you to identify 25 people that you want to connect with. If you're on the corporate side and you're inside corporate America, I want you to identify 5 people that you can reach out to that's in your industry, and they're like industry game changers. And right now, this is very easy to do. We have X now, that used to be Twitter. We have LinkedIn that makes it very easy to connect with people. And so if you're an entrepreneur, you're selling something, you have a product, I want you to look at 25 people. If you're a career professional, I want you to look up 5 individuals that you want to connect with and develop a relationship with, a relationship where you can get mentorship from, or a relationship where you can share ideas with someone else that's in the industry. And then on the entrepreneurship side, it could be 25 people that you want to work with, 25 people that you want to service, that you want them to use your product or whatever. But I want you to identify 25 people. I want you to write this down on a list, get you a legal pad, get you some college rule paper, whatever, binder, whatever, and write down 25 people. And then over the next week and a half, I want you to make it your business to reach out to them. Whether you can go to their website and find their email, whether you can go to LinkedIn and connect with them and send them a message. Let them know that you admire their work or you have been following their journey. But I want you to reach out to them. Now, let me tell you, you're not going to go 25 for 25. Everybody's probably not going to reach back out to you. But I want you to think about this. You're probably not the only person reaching out to them. So I want you to just act as if the shoe is on the other foot, right? And I want you to kind of imagine from their standpoint, if somebody is doing something amazing in this world, they're crushing it, you can imagine how many people are reaching out to them. So don't take it offensive if the first time you reach out to them, they don't reply back, right? Don't take it offensive. Just put the shoe on the other foot and understand that you're not the only person reaching out. But what will happen if you're consistent in this approach, and if you're consistent and reaching out over time, you'll get on their radar, right? So this is not like a one and done strategy. This is not just hit them one time, but I want you to identify the either 25 people or the 5 people if you're on the professional side. I want you to identify the people that you're going to invest a couple of months reaching out to build a relationship, with the hopes out of those 25, maybe 3, maybe 4 you can genuinely connect with, right? On the professional side, maybe it's going to be 1 or 2, right? 1 or 2 people that reach out to you and want to open up dialogue where you can speak to them. But over time, doing this, I'm telling you, if you land on those 4 or 5 and those 1 or 2 on the corporate side, those relationships will make all the difference. And so this is a strategy that I've used over the years to build my network, build my those individuals that mentor me, eventually building a clientele list of individuals that I work with. It was me initiating, right? There's a biblical proverb that says, he who wants friends must show himself friendly. So networking is even a concept in the Bible, right? It's a concept even in the Bible. So he that wants friends must show himself friendly. So he that wants a network must show himself networkable, right? Is that a word, networkable? But you got to get out there and network. And this is a strategy that I have used over the years to connect with some literally amazing people. So I want you to think about 25 people, right? 25 people that you want to connect with. If you are a business, it could be 25 businesses. It could be 25 businesses that you want to do work with. Like, who's on your holy grail list? Who's like on your Super Bowl list? Like, if I could work with this person, for me as a professional speaker, I do this with events as well. I'll write down 25 events that I would like to speak at. And then I'll start, I'll go down that list. I'll look at the companies. I'll start asking myself, man, do I know anybody that works at IBM? Do I know anybody that works at Microsoft? Do I know anybody that works at Amazon? Do I know anybody? And you start filtering this list, right? And you can do the same thing with the name list, the 25, right? Look down that list. Let's just, I believe that we're, 2 to 3 relationships away, right? That's how I look at relationships. So let's say, for instance, let's just as a name, LeBron James. Let's say LeBron James. Let's say I wanted to develop a relationship with LeBron James, or just wanted to meet him, want to do some work with him, right? I would write him on my list, and then I would ask myself, do I know anybody? Do I know anybody that is connected to LeBron James' camp? Do I know anybody that's connected to his closest associates, like Maverick, like Rich Paul? Like, do I know anybody? And I'll start, once again, we're connecting the dots. I'll start asking myself, man, do I know? I'll start going down this list. Okay, basketball. Who do I know that's really in the basketball ring? Oh, I got a buddy named Chris. Chris is always at these different basketball camps. I wonder if he's been to the LeBron camp or the Nike camp. So I'll reach out to Chris. and say, hey, Chris, this is what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to establish a relationship with LeBron. I want to come speak at his camp, or I want to come speak at his school or something like that. Do you have a plug in there? Do you know anybody I can reach out to? Once again, you want to start connecting the dots. You want to start connecting the dots. Yesterday, I was at an event yesterday, and the governor was there, the senator was there, and everybody was trying to get to them. But I reached out on the side and got in contact with the assistant. So I saw the assistant standing there, and I started talking to him. And I started saying, "Oh, how are you connected with the senator?" "Oh, I'm his personal manager, whatever." I'm like, "Oh, okay. How long have you been in that role?" Boom, boom. "How did you get that role?" And then he ended up saying, "Hey, let me get your number and we can stay in contact." And so, boom, I don't have a relationship with the senator per se, but now I have a relationship with, the assistant that handles all of his stuff. And so developing that relationship, never know where that's going to go. So you want to start connecting the dots, right? Start connecting the dots and building out your network, right? Because they say your network is your net worth, right? So here's a strategy that you can use to connect the dots to start building even your brand. When people start seeing you with high caliber people, they start associating your brand with high caliber people. So here's a strategy that you can use. Go write down that list, start implementing, start reaching out, and let's see what you can build. All right, guys, go out there and be your brilliant, genius, amazing self on today. Go make someone else smile and make yourself smile in the process as well. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow for the Daily Genius.